Alrighty folks, welcome back. We're now approach, well, not that far off Dis8, so we should probably plug in our arrival into good old Gatwick. So the arrival, as per our brief, was gonna be apologies, it was gonna be a Dis8 1 Golf. But we'll check our Gatwick weather first. Echo Golf Kilo Meta. And the weather at Gatwick is 120 at 4 knots. So yeah, we'll do ILS 26 left. And we'll do Dis8, we said. Dis8 1 Golf. 4 knots is basically wind calm. And the aircraft's now very unhappy with me because I should be lower. CAC. Get descending. What I'll do is I'm going to just plug in to 11,000 and let the aircraft descend on profile, and it will do that quite nicely. So next restriction is Dis8 at 20,000. That ain't happening, even with all the speed break in the world. But we do actually have quite a way still to run, because it's sort of from Dis8 it's 20 minutes. So just speak to our traffic and apologise, and hopefully they'll let us through a bit higher. Alright, I'm going to do a jump cut. I'll see you guys back at 10,000 feet, as usual. Only kidding. What we're going to do is go to the perf page, look at our arrivals, and we'll just plug in the arrival weather. So it's temperature is. Okay, I need the full page here. So temperature is 9. Winds are 120 at 4. QNH 987 hectopascals. Very low pressure on Gatwick. So 137 knots is our visual approach speed. We'll make it 140 just due to the wind, so that's absolutely fine by me. Because Gatwick is always really busy, we're going to be vacating as rapidly as we can, so auto brakes will go to medium, speed brakes will get armed. Other than that, I suppose we could do a landing performance page. So this is where we are in the world, so sort of below Birmingham, I guess. Daventry, Honolulu. So staff of crew. So yeah, Birmingham will be about that area there behind us. So just below Birmingham. In the Midlands, everyone's favourite part of the world. So, last item on the agenda is to do landing performance, like we said. So do arrival perf. Landing conditions are good. We're doing 2-6 left. Apply the meta from the sim. Nope. 120 at 4. 15. 987 hectopascals. Landing weight. We'll just sync that from the aircraft, can we? Apparently not. Heck. Auto brakes go medium though. We'll go max reverse, manual landing with full flapping using auto throttle on the approach. And we said our landing weights. Oh, it doesn't display it in here. That's really interesting. Gross weight, we'll just do 484. 48 tons basically. 48. No, cool, that's good. 48 tons. There you go, so it's a really quick landing. So we're happy with that overall. Cool. So we're descending down 15,000 at Kidley. I think we're going to be a bit long for that, but yeah, we should about get there. So bombing it down through the altitude at the moment over the Midlands, like I say, and we'll catch you guys as we get a bit closer to the top of drop to 10,000. Alrighty, we're back. So we're approaching 11,000 feet now. We're not actually that far from Gatwick. You can see Gatwick's there at about the sort of 40-mile range. We're slowly descending down. I've not actually touched the speed brakes at all today, but because we're starting to hit the bumps, belt up sign goes on, and that'll do with the aircraft for now. I'll just do a final check of all the systems. I'll do permanently fuel. So fuel is roughly where I want it. It'll do. Bear in mind, we've basically got enough fuel to turn around now and go all the way back to Inverness if we need to, in theory. We'd be pretty low by the time we landed, but we could about make it, so we're absolutely fine for fuel. It doesn't look like there's much in there, but there's enough to get us by. Okay, that aircraft's above us, so I'm just gonna... ATC will deconflict him away, basically. That's the role play. So plus 100 means 100 feet above, and is in theory right on top of us. Literally right on top of us. Oh, there he is! Hello! That should have been a resolution advisory, but oh well. We'll just scroll that down to 3,000 now for the approach. What we'll do is we'll cut Willow out. We'll delete Willow and go direct from Holly at the final approach. So I want to down 2,000 for that. And back to descent right. This is fine. Bear in mind, we want to be at 10,000 feet, about 30 miles from the airfield, which is about where we are. We're a little bit high, a little bit fast, but it's well within the realms of makeable. I'm just going to leave the aircraft to sort itself out, basically. So, is it Midbourne? Is MIDs VOR? Yeah, he's above and behind us. Obviously, he's now in a position where he can manage his conflict with us. So, can I import a flight? I can. Cool. New flight. Oh, cool. Unload that. Can I just do Simbrief FP? No, apparently not. I see it now. Import flight from Simbrief. That one. Apologies, it's Midhurst. That's what we're approaching now. I do love the way the A320 looks. Like, the modelling is superb. So below and to the left of us is Dunsfold. And that is obviously where Top Gear was filmed. So it's definitely sub 10 miles range, I would say. Oh, about 3-4 miles, so probably even lower. Yeah, we're going through clouds now, probably not going to say it. But that's where we are in the world. Top Gear Land. It's quite interesting. So that Mr. Willman. Is it Andy Willman? Andy Willman is currently doing sort of the podcast rounds to try and flog his book. And oh, the wipers don't work. Oh, that'll do. Rain repellent seems to have stopped the rain. No, but anyway, he's trying to flog his book, and it is sort of interesting hearing from the behind-the-scenes perspective of those early days of Top Gear, when I was certainly very young, sort of 4 or 5, and it's that sort of it's just interesting to see like how it was done basically, and like the fact that they made it look like they were just being idiots, but obviously there's a lot of science went into it, so to speak. So restrictions are Holly. 220 knots, 4,500 feet. Cool, so the only firm restrictions are central fix. I'll change it now because it's kind of... .987, so even lower than this says it is. What we'll do, we'll take over manual control of the jet, so this is fine. We'll go vertical speed, sort of down 1,000. So doing this means the aircraft will keep descending, obviously at a rate of 1,000 feet per minute, and the throttles are now going to idle, so the aircraft's now trying to drop back to 220 for Holly in 12 miles. We're now getting sort of into the approach mix, so I'm going to get my landing lights on. APU is going to start up, and that'll give us that power to use as we're taxiing in. GSX decided it's going to work yet? Nope, but GSX is... Oh, it is working now, good. Gatwick. Watch this. So, it arrives, does it specify stand? It should do... Usually done on a 319, but other than that, it's about accurate. So it's a morning flight, leaves at 6:30, arrives by 8 AM. Terminal North. We'll just say gate 11. EasyJet handling, of course. So that means the handling guys are walking out to the site now, getting the trucks ready, so we won't get the stutters as they load and we land. So, out of interest, I'm recording this out of sync, so the video you'll hopefully have seen before this one is an A318 being taken from the city airport out to Shannon. But I've not recorded that yet because I've not got any Shannon scenery installed. So that's the level of like sort of rejiggering of things I'm doing. Basically, my plan is just to record a whole bunch of videos. So I've got weekend videos done for months in advance. And then... Because basically, I think I sort of articulate my plans in a previous video of we do lots of airline stuff that so we're going through the entire Airbus family, so like the evolution from the 300, which I'm not actually going to do in the end, but it'll be like 318, 320, 321, 330, 340, 350, 380. And we'll go 210 knots. And hopefully we'll have a 220 at some point in that. So 210 is about my sort of preferred approach pace. $210. Flap 1, please. And we're going to now do our turn into final. In fact, what's our DME now? 15 miles, so wait for that turn to happen and then we'll figure ourselves out. I'm very low now, but this is fine. And 3, 2, 1, turn. Engine's now coming up. Lights are set. And there's the turn. Here the engines rev up as we go around the turn. Stoppers falling out the sky. Wow, it's very hilly. Altitude indications will be about right. Oh, I've got ages. If I can advance back up to 220, I thought it was a lot closer. I'll still set flap on though. Now, once again, once I hit the ILS, I'm going to be doing my my new sterile cockpit process, so I'll not be talking to you guys about anything other than commenting on what my hands are doing. Right, and 2,000 feet, 220 knots. We're doing good. I'm going to probably just stand on the brakes at about 10 miles. When I say stand on the brakes, I just mean chop the power back, so chop the speed back to 180 knots. Because we're actually quite draggy at this stage in the flight. Well, we will be. Right, that'll do me, 180 knots. So you can see the glide slope's coming up to meet us. And obviously the localizer's well off, so... Yeah, we are actually slightly above glide. That's interesting. 1 diamond. We are technically getting slightly further away, though, from the actual final flex. So, this rides up. That's diamonds showing intercept now. I'm going to go flap 2. It's going to shout at me. Flap 2. Just to put the nose down, because I don't like having too much alpha on the aircraft. And then alarm approach mode. Cat 3 single. And we'll just put the speed back to 140 knots. Gear down. Flap 3. Flap full. Cabin crew, please take your seats. Final checks. Everything has a place. Everything is in its place. Everything is set for arrival. Let's just set that to 0. Airfield in sight. 5 mile final. Configured. Stable. Oh fuck, it didn't go approach. Chase it. Chase it, you bastard. Right. Okay, Emily has control. Okay, that was meant to be 4 knots, so now I'm getting 30 knots. This is going good. Yeah, about 6 knots tow in, well, yeah, 6 knots tow in component at this height. Now we are, of course, landing over the Brighton main line. Interesting note there is there's a wire rigged. So if we go through, basically tripwire for aircraft. So if we go through it, it sets all signals to danger and dumps the traction current. Basically, it's the aeroplane's about to crash onto the railway provision. Whoa! Someone taking off right towards us. This is going to go well. Or they're not taking off at all. They're showing right off the end. Gatwick Express 387 there in the sidings. 7377? I'm going to say that is ahead of us. See what I mean? As soon as I got distracted by the trains, it went horrendously wrong. Ignore that. Bank. I'm going to taxi back via the closed runway. Landing lights go off. That was a bit hot coming in, but yeah. Overall, not the worst landing I've had. Now I need to figure out where the GSX actually put us. Show me where it is. Okay, right down the back. Got you. Over a mile away. That's good. Give them that little, yeah. It's right over there between the 320s. Cool. And CCAS goes off. I remember on a VATSIM day, I'm flying TriStar into here, and for whatever reason, I just didn't hear the GPWS going off. And I'm on approach, coming down the glide, slowing it down, bringing it in, and I go smash! Hadn't put the gear down. I realised when it was much too late, because I was like, the aircraft shouldn't settle this slow. Oh shit. Got it going between that fueling and that easy. About the right place, I think, actually, this. That Uber ads thing, that's a bit too realistic, isn't it? I mean, it's a really clever place to advertise. Got an Embraer there, E190. Looks like a CRJ in front of us. They're pretty uncommon in Europe now. Another Embraer. Would love to knock the landing light off for you, buddy, but I can't. Come to you. Come to me. Yep. There we go. Holding it on the toe brakes. Park brake set. Engine 2, engine 1. Yeah, everything's now clicked over to APU. Good. APU bleed goes on. I'm so sorry, I realised the game audio has been really low for this rifle, so you wouldn't have heard any of the game audio. So sorry about that. Allow me to fix that. Strobe off. Belt up off. Beacon off.
The boarding requested.
Yep. Very good parking. Why, thank you. See what I mean? Like, I can actually do this to a decent standard. Interesting that they've got high loaders. I don't think easy uses those, but... Are those open, guys? Come on. Okay, what we'll do is really quickly just make sure to request the jet bridge. Operate the jet bridge. It is moving, it's just stuttering. Oh no, that's the... It says left going.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Oh well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe to see more from me on a very regular basis. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. See you next time. Bye bye.